So, previously on Raiders of Novus. After finally completing the pit underneath Tael Noro, defeating Vathos, and collecting your reward, you lost a party member. Darrow, B2, and Lyriel were lost or perished in that battle. You said your final goodbyes to your friend and pretty much had to move on. Blackstar met Avanthus for the very first time. Brazier felt empowered in some way by being in these tubes, and so did Xander. Xander gained the ability to read the Veritasian language. He also was somehow detached from Veriloth. With Zanladir's help, you returned to the locked mine where you informed Thask of your success and also that Darrow Lightbringer had perished on your journey. Zanladir did come to realize that the Fulton Godshard is actually much more powerful than even he had accounted for. You realized that much of Tael Noro had been built back up after the battle that was fought. You remembered that it has been about 3 weeks since you entered the pit. You claimed the winnings from your bet, and you decided to rest for a few days in Tael Noro. Many conversations were had. Blackstar attempted to put together a group to go chasing after Lyriel, and was about to leave the main party, but he decided differently and just enjoyed some time with Count Majestic, Avanthus, and Broggs. Xander entered the astral plane and talked to Lyriel, who told him that she would be okay and would try to find a way back on her own. Clovis helped to convince Xander that everything would be okay and to continue onwards. Brazier went to go check on the puddle jumper, which he found was still safe and hidden, and on his way he did hear some rumbling and was told that there had been some heightened sandworm activity in the area as of late. Blackstar went to the temple, the Ember Ward Hall, and burned some of himself and offered himself to the flame and made some changes, hopefully for the better. He said he would lie less and consider more fully the weight of his words. He asked for redemption and forgiveness and the strength to do better for better reasons in honor of Darrow. Brazier and other party members still having some inter-party conversations to have. At the beginning of the 4th day of downtime, there's a knock on your door just as you are waking up. Xander and Clovis go over and open the door. And Chris, would you please give us another description of your new character?
Okay. All right. All right. So, standing at the door is still a tall human, about 6'5", blonde hair with 3 scars on the left side of his head, kind of creating the undercut, with piercing gray eyes, kind of a narrow face, that of kind of someone who probably survived off berries or fruit of the land, like very like kind of survivalist kind of
Live
aesthetic. And on his left ear, he does have a single silver earring, and on his ring, on his finger, his marriage finger. Oh my goodness, he has a blue wedding ring, and on his back is a charcoal colored bow that kind of has kind of like elven accents to it, with a slight like with a quick eye you can notice kind of like a moon style carving to it. And yeah, that's Darrow Lightbringer.
So, to everyone's eyes, Darrow Lightbringer stands in the doorway.
Hey, kid.
I'm gonna throw something at it. I don't know if it's real.
Throw something at it. Throw
Whatever's
an axe.
closest.
Ah!
No, not a very dangerously.
There's like a wash pan on the side that has some water in it that
Yeah.
you use for washing your hands. Pick that up and chuck it across the room.
You
Yeah.
hear a very distinct click as you see my gun in my hand, loosely aimed at the door. Y'all are seeing this, right? This ain't just me.
He's definitely real. I checked.
Seeing what? Be quiet. It's early. What's wrong with you?
We'll tell you in a second, Blackstar.
What are you eating so early?
Sit there and think about what you did for a little bit.
It's me. It's
What's on the shelf? What we put on the shelf for later?
Shoot. uh, you're going to take care of someone. Chris is not remembering right this second.
Neither am I.
It was
It's
the discussion about the accusations of knowledge of Lyriel's killer.
Oh,
Conversation that we dealt for
okay.
later.
All right, thank you. We were going to have a conversation about a certain person who deserves to die.
Huh.
Is that enough? That feels awfully vague.
Mhm.
Is that
I released the I put the hammer back, holster the gun.
I've never
Huh.
seen what he looks like, right?
Clovis wasn't there for an area's watch, so you don't.
I'll
Well,
go with-
Unless he was
in the battle,
unless he was paying attention at the very end of the battle.
in the battle, he
Oh,
did
yeah,
manifest as Darrow for a brief moment.
right, yeah.
Zill?
Yep. Unfortunately.
Huh.
It seems that they had tried before, but because my soul was in that crystal or that gem, it didn't work. And they got a confirmation that I finally died. They were able
Wonder
to
who
bring
he
me
got that
back.
from.
Yeah. I want you to know that I did tell him your wishes. I did relay that. Hey, Black Star, you got
Yeah.
you got another apology to make. Get up.
He gets up and. Does everyone else see this person?
You're catching
we've
up.
all got
You're-
it.
We already did this.
Did what?
We
Confirmed.
checked
It's-
if we were going crazy or not.
Oh. So everyone sees him then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a little nervous. And Xander will go and like put his hands up on the sides of Darrow's face and kind of like jiggle him a little
Make
bit.
sure you're real.
Daryl lets it
cheeks
happen,
and
but
the
he's
back.
very just grimace, just
You have like jowls and skin and you're like,
Giles is rude, Xander.
well, that's not jowl. I mean, we all have a little,
He's got cheeks. He's a bit
yes.
he's a bit sallow, honestly. You look like you've seen, but you need to eat. I'm concerned for you.
I got a really good sandwich back at the Locked Mine, but or we're in the Locked Mine. No, we're at the
Black Hole Sun.
Black Hole Sun. Yeah, it seems that because of that time dilation portal, that bubble that we found, that camp, Zill brought me back at a younger age than when I died. So
That's
I'm-
convenient.
How
It's
old are
not-
you?
I never knew how old I was. I didn't get birthdays.
Ah.
We were at war. You know.
Wait, wait,
we
here
stopped.
comes the tragic backstory.
I knew my parents. They were
My parents were alive until they would get old. You know,
it's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Neither of my parents were at my birth.
I just mean
Yeah.
when I hit a certain age, when you go into the academy and you're training, that doesn't matter. And then after the academy, we went straight into the war. So it just didn't matter.
Mhm.
But when I died, I was a lot more like the Warforged. I had powers and I was a little more bulkier. I became a knight of the crown. This armor and this body. It reminds me of when I was part of a ranger group for the crown. Back when I served in a different way.
Approximately
Yeah,
how
it's-
old in human years does Darrow look at this point?
Probably like 27. Probably died closer to like 35. So he still has some age to him, but he's not 18.
It's not a baby Xander.
Yeah.
So Xander will, after jiggling his face and letting this conversation roll out for a second, he will give Darrow a big hug, tight hug, and kind of stay attached for like a second too long. And then he'll let go and brush himself off and be like, wow, it's like he's a human.
Yep. That's
Well, humanoid. That's what I mean.
I mean, he wasn't even.
He was also
No,
human.
but like flesh and bone. Like I didn't think that I would ever see you like this.
okay. I follow. Yep. Well, listen. Jill brought me back for his own means and to stop Veriloth still. And I figured that if I was going to have to do that again, still, I might as well do it with a couple fools that I know about who have a good reputation in getting in trouble.
So you're not here to kill or haunt any of us?
That's only coming from him, by the way, because you have a reason to do that.
I mean, there ain't no saying they have to be like can't do both.
I mean,
I would-
if you need help hunting them, just hit me up.
No, I'm not going to kill Clovis. I know what you're asking, Black Star, and I think that wound's a little fresh right now, but I promise you, I'm here to complete the mission, and an arrow won't find its way in your back.
Okay, all right.
Mm.
That
On
makes
purpose, right? Because
Not in the
accidents
back.
happen all the time around us.
He
Right?
said back specifically.
I'm hot.
That as well.
Now, hold on. So you were revived by Zill,
Yep.
and they gave you no other motives or agenda or anything that you had to do anything for them outside of taking care of Varlock.
Well, let's just say that they're, our friend that we've had a few party disagreements about, looking at Razir, looking at Xander, a certain older gentleman was quite disappointed at the results of how I came back and that I wasn't back as the knight that he wanted. So let's just say I'm a free agent right now. Well, Zill is still deciding how I can best help.
To be fair, we're also in a partnership with them.
Yes, that's also part of it. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like he's a patron. He doesn't hold anything over me. I wouldn't take anything like that, but it's fair to assume that in some way in the future, they'll probably reach out to me.
I don't know if they know which old man you're referring to.
Plato.
I wonder.
Pluto.
Matthias Saramore. Yeah.
Thank you. I was forgetting his name, so
It's
that's
okay.
why I just kept going
all
with
right.
the old man. Little rusty. It's been a minute.
Man, that's huh. Well, I mean, if you intend on it, I don't think anybody here is gonna argue against you hopping back in. It's only been a few days. We're still all kind of processing that, which I guess we don't have to no more.
Yeah,
A couple
put it on
things to
hold
update
for-
you. Yeah.
Put it on hold for the next time he dies.
You, I guess. So, first off, town's kind of been rebuilt, and we were in there for a while. You knew that much.
Yep.
What? something we didn't quite realize at the time because you were dying. But Xander and I both got hit by some effects of being in them tubes. Minor
All right.
as of yet. Not sure, but there's something going on. I don't know if I look a little more rosy in the cheeks to you, but it's good things, I think. The other one is a bit more impactful. Veriloth is pissed because whatever it was, Xander's free of him. So there's that. Also, another thing with Xander. Oh, right, you're gonna have to send another message. I looked at Xander. Update. He's spoken with your wife.
Yeah, turns out you can go to the astral plane.
Mhm.
That's kind of also why I was here. I'm not gonna lie. Originally, I was going to just let you guys go. I thought it was time to go our separate paths. I figured some people wouldn't be happy to see me. But
Ooh.
He's talking about me, obviously.
yeah, well, but for some reason, I heard her voice in a way, and she told me to come find you. And for some reason, I think this is still all part of the time shuffle. I think, in a way, me coming back as a mortal, as Xander.
You're immortal now?
No, immortal.
Oh.
Immortal.
Okay.
As Xander kindly put it, as a human, I think that is that's in purposeful design. So here I am. I don't.
Once again.
Don't get me wrong. There's a part of me that's a little depressed about being resurrected a second time.
Why didn't you just say no?
Can't do that to someone as powerful as Zill.
Interesting.
Oh,
He's,
No, you went out in such a great way as well.
Kind of cheapens the entire thing, really.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
lazy writing, doesn't? If you think
Yeah, I
about it.
feel like it's a good way to put it. The showrunners are really phoning it in this season.
They were like, "Oh no, we
Yeah.
killed a beloved character. Bring
it's
him
like
back."
if you have a picture of a really cool horse that's like chopped in 3 sections, and like the first 2 sections are really cool, and the third one's just like terribly crudely drawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drawn by a kindergartner or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad we
Well,
all agree.
But I'm still glad you're back. I hope you're aware of that.
Thanks,
How do we
Gabe.
know it's really him?
I threw a pan at him.
Right, so that means he's real, but that doesn't mean it's really him.
He's him or not, he's got memories of what happened down there up until.
I mean,
Actually, how far do you remember?
I remember everything.
How
All
far
of it.
back do you remember?
Up to.
I remember everything from this life. So I know who all of you are. I know what stakes you all have in this. And Clovis,
yeah, it's
but I
I was
also
gonna cast Zone
remember.
of Fruit, but that.
I
no
also
need.
remember my original life a lot more. Not completely. There's still gaps. I'm sure that has to do with the time or something's at play that's purposely blocking it. I don't remember how I died the first time. I remember dying the second time because a party member, decided to act against the group and do his own thing without successfully communicating.
If I commute, okay.
But I think that party member and I will have a conversation at another time.
That sounds like a good plan.
So I don't.
Question: Is Matthias Terramore, has he sent you to kill Razier for what Razier did to him, or is that also not on the table?
Oh, that's a good point. No,
That's a good
No.
question.
that he has not sent me here to kill Razia.
Okay, I just want to make sure that some of the morally questionable people in the group are safe from your wrath or the wrath of anyone in a position of power.
I feel like the only one who isn't safe is me.
Clovis,
No,
you
ironically, there was
you're
a
the
bounty
most
for
safe.
Clovis.
Oh,
at
was there?
The Temple of Zil. It was 5 gold. It was not.
What did I do?
What did you do?
What
Clovis?
did you do?
You set
Why is
the
it only
person's
5
foot.
gold?
He's on the run from Johnny Law.
Yeah, I
Did
just
he,
kind
like,
of ripped it down.
skip
So
out
no
on
one's
a
going
meal or
after you
something?
now.
Ooh, I bet that is what it is. I bet he stayed
Down
in
and
an
dash.
inn and didn't pay.
So,
I was kidnapped for I don't know how long. How could I?
Allegedly.
well, maybe you're missing out on property tax. Maybe you have a house somewhere you
Did
haven't
you-
paid it.
Do I?
Did
have
you
a
set up an
house?
allotment to automatically pay your bills while you were kidnapped? That's probably what did it.
Zill
Wait,
is the
guys,
tax
I
man.
might have a house. I might be rich.
Well, I also saw the words debt, so I don't know.
That's how the two
Oh,
inevitable
they take their
things in life,
taxes
death and
seriously.
taxes, are managed by the same man.
Listen,
Constantly bring you back to life. You will pay your taxes. You will pay your taxes. You will pay your taxes.
And not for you from your taxes.
Spend more money on reviving you.
Mm-hmm.
the thing
I-
is, though, that must be clarified, is I'm not the same fighter that I was in the Warforged body.
So
I-
it's up to me and Garen to frontline now.
I can still be in the front. I have good armor and health.
To be fair, I'm gonna be able to push people around, so there just might not be a front line anymore.
Oh,
I'm
versatile.
I'm a
Look,
little more
look.
scared in the skilled in the field of archery.
Well,
Hmm.
This is all
kind of
Well
easy
and
to
good.
tell,
We
with,
can-
the
Yeah.
longbow on your
we can
back.
talk tactics when we got time for this. I think.
But I think it's important to just
You know
kind of
what?
let you know up front.
Sure thing, Mr. Soldier. Makes sense.
So what are you now? Are you like a ranger or maybe a scout?
Blackstar, he's literally got a bow on his back.
I don't know what that means. Fighters have bows sometimes.
Why not both? He ain't gonna be stabbing people with arrows and
Well,
smacking
yes.
them with bows.
Isn't that
Just
what
from
you do
afar.
with arrows?
No,
Stab
you
people?
shoot the arrows. You
Yeah,
loose
but
the
the arrow
arrows even.
stab the person you shoot.
I'm with Clovis on this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Look,
We have
In
so
any-
much to catch up on,
We do.
Darrow.
Really? I mean, I know it's all really fresh, but I can go to the astral plane right now and relay a message if you want me to.
Well, I guess that would confirm to her that I'm back. That would be nice of you, Xander, if you could.
Consider it done.
I'm gonna call you Barrow, like bow and arrow.
I'm gonna
Wouldn't
pat
arrow make more sense?
Blackstar
Oh my
on
God,
the
guys.
back and be like, still got the sense of humor, and I'm gonna try to steal a coin.
Make a sleight of hand check. Make a perception check.
guys, we finally have an archer again in the
Darn
group
it!
for trial of an arrow.
I rolled the back.
Yeah, true.
Well, that's not who we are anymore.
Oh,
Still higher.
I mean,
What
yeah,
is
just because
that?
natural 20 doesn't beat a 24, so it's not an automatic success. Automatic successes are only for attacks. So yeah, you steal a coin from Blackstar.
and
without him noticing.
He's gonna notice very quick because I'm gonna flip the coin back to him and say, "You're also not the only one who has quick hands anymore."
Oh, this
Look,
excites
you-
me.
Look, you just got back. You ain't need to start flirting on. Calm down now.
I'm all flustered.
You know,
Mhm.
Well, I guess I got to show how how someone like me could have landed Lyriel Moonshadow.
Hey, finger work is important.
Okay. So you went from this to a soldier in the front line. That's an interesting.
Garrow, it's called an evolution. Garen,
It's
it's called an
Garrow,
evolution.
nice.
Yeah.
Garrow.
There's so many things happening right now. Look, he hit like level 36 and he evolved.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
New game
It's like-
plus.
It's like he got enough experience to
Correct.
eventually reach a
Alex,
new form.
Alex, where's your new form? You're at level. We're almost at level 40.
Whoa,
he just
yes,
did it. He's gonna start wearing heavy
Are
armor.
Are you like a dragon Pokemon? You don't evolve until level 55.
correct.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, Gen 5 Pokemon. They're the ones that actually will play.
Right. Well, you ain't the soldier, but we do have your sword if you want that back. We were gonna, bury it with you, or with the body
So we weren't gonna bury
that
it
we
anymore.
had. Well, the plan was to bury it, and then Lyriel said she wanted it. So look. Long story short, point is we got your sword if you want it.
You haven't buried me yet?
And Darrow, you look over in the corner of the room, and there is the propped up, broken body of the Warforged that you
Well,
were in.
We were
For, like,
worried about Zill
50
trying to
seconds.
bring you back. We didn't really, you said you didn't want to be brought back, and we were trying to live up to that. And now you're here, so it doesn't even matter. So we don't. I mean, this thing. I mean, I could scrap it at this point.
No, let's keep it.
He was in that buddy for like 50 seconds.
It's a broken hunk of metal at this
It
point.
was a rental, not even his real body.
Yeah, but look how cool it looks. And we
Was
could
it
turn
red?
it into something, or we could make it
Look,
our mascot.
Hey, if you want to take that thing and fashion some sort of armor for it now, Mr. Frontline, you go right ahead.
We'll
Yeah.
put it on
Isn't
the
that-
back. We'll put
that'd
it
be
on the
wild.
back bumper of the
You
puddle
make your new
jumper.
armor, your new paladin armor out of
like how
Oh, that's
people
cool.
like how people put the dolls on the back of their
Rental
cars.
Exactly. We'll
I was
tie
thinking,
it to the back.
or like the truckers with the teddy bears on the
Yeah.
front grill.
on the grill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strap it to the windshield, make it hard to see.
Um,
You know, the
I-
horse.
Right. Well, anyway, the sword. It's here. It's right there.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty good sword, so I guess if I'm
Still
back,
yours.
I might as well take it.
Never look a gift sword in the mouth.
Why would you? No,
I'm
said
still
never
expecting
get
you to be
rid of
my
it.
sparring partner, by the way.
No, I can't do that. I told you.
I'm not what? I'm not even looking at you.
Right, but I'm here.
Right. So
So is Darrow.
there and
That's
I.
Barrow.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yeah.
Karen, we can still spar. I can still take a hit. I just won't probably hit as well as I used to.
As long as you can take and hit. That's what matters.
You don't live the life I do if you can't take a hit. So
Third life.
Yeah.
is there anything that you want me to say specifically?
just refer to her as my moon, and she'll know that you're talking as like the real me, that it's me and not just you're pulling a cruel prank on her. That would
Is
probably
that like
be
your grandma? Why
Well,
would
right.
you-
I mean, do you want to write something down or something? Because I mean, once I go into the astral plane, I cannot hear you. I don't.
No, I understand. I get you. No, just tell her I'm back.
In black.
It is kind of black. Thank you, Clovis. I'm back, and I got her note. I haven't read it yet. Be cool if she let me know when I should read it. I don't like when she does the puzzle things. Like, read it when it's ready, when it's time. Like, when's time, you know?
What is it? A microwave?
Yeah,
Gonna ding like,
fork
when it's
in it.
ready.
yeah. But
Microwave.
just let her know that I love her and I'm back.
You don't have
Again.
microwaves in the next room.
And I'll
It's a gnomish
keep
thing.
moving forward.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. and just on the spot, I like the idea of this robe being kind of like the One Ring where you like put it on and then you just disappear. So I'm basically pulling the hood up and then I just disappear.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient.
Disappears from the room, floating in that cold, soundless space. The stars around and the various looming, shadowy shapes in the distance. And it's lonely, but you're here.
I will cast Sending. And I'll say, "Hi, it's Xander. Darrow is back. He told me to call you my moon. He has your note. Wants to know..." Oh, do I have 4 left? When to read. I didn't say it. Love.
Love. Love.
like Shakespeare.
Yeah. I mean, I'll use another one if I have to, but that would first.
A little tiny bit of time before a response comes back, and the first thing that comes back isn't a word, it's a gasp. And then some words. It's hard to believe. I almost don't. Tell him I'll find him. Like he always found me. He'll know when. That's all. No, there's no more words. That's it. That's all.
That's all.
No.
That's all. No, there's no, and it cuts off there.
Pooping. Love.
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 Okay. I'll leave it there, and I will return back to the material plane. Yeah.
Xander really lost it when you left, by the way. When you were gone, he did not hold back. You were just covered in tears.
Oh. Well,
He was like struggling with like whether he should be carrying that ring around that you gave him, and if he was still worth like it was right for him to be the one to take charge of your remains and all that stuff. But he got through it. Proud of him for that. But
Yeah, it was.
yeah, you being back really. I don't want to say it validates all that, but like
He was
Well,
strong, and that's all that matters overall. But he lost it for a second.
Not physically strong, emotionally strong.
Never physically strong, but
Not at all.
very
yeah, he
emotionally
still
strong.
hadn't been to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I've tried
Oh,
working with
hey,
him.
hey.
Oh, ew.
I know.
First of all, airing out my laundry is very typical, and I expect
Only
nothing less.
because he's back, you know.
Anyway, she was shocked. She said that she'll come find you, and she said, all right, you're not gonna like this. She said that you'll know when the time is right.
All right, Xander, you're part of this family. Does it get better? Does our family
No.
get better
No,
at
no,
that?
no,
And just tell us when it's right?
Why don't you just open it right now?
Because it's not right, Black Star.
All right,
How do
then
you know it's not
you
right?
already knew it wasn't right. We're fine.
But how do you know it's not right?
That's fair. That's a fair
Whoa!
point.
Wait! Oh, wait! You're like, you can meet my family, like, as you!
Yeah, I can. I guess I'm sure your mom is aware of me in some ancestry writing.
Do 23 and me? Is that how you?
Yeah,
Or you
Oh,
know,
I have
it's
to, I have to
X
speak
X
with
and
her.
I.
Oh, right. My bad.
There's so much to tell her. Oh, I've been so caught
Hey,
up
you-
in everything. I need to talk to her.
Yeah, you've been gone
hey,
for
you're free
weeks.
to do so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm
You
I'm,
do what
I'm,
you got to do.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go sit in the corner or something.
Wait, what time is it again? I forget.
It is
Morning time.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's there's no crime
What
that
time
happens at
did
8
it
in the
get
morning.
here?
He's leaving the room.
7:57.
The
No.
military man. He is up at the crack of dawn before that.
And there was also an hour where I was standing outside the door, just trying to decide: do I knock? Do I not knock?
What, kick it in and murder Black Star before addressing everyone else?
Yeah,
Just bow drawn.
I was worried about coming back and maybe
Why?
invalidating any of those moments that you had. If any of you maybe have taken on a new oath or something.
Oh, I feel invalidated at this point. Can I go back? Can I go back a level and redo it? Is that?
Does the
as-
church
as-
take refund? Do
I
Yeah,
don't-
Black
Or I
Star
have a
planning
feeling
on-
that someone might have carved my name in a bullet. I don't know, but like,
Oh,
I am glad
right.
to be back.
Are you nicer as this version of you, or are you jaded?
the
Like
same.
No, I'm
Same.
the same person. I promise you, as we travel, I will be jaded and a tool at times and counterproductive.
All right.
But
all
I
right.
also just came back from dying again, and it's like I feel like I'm still on a like revive high. So like I think I'm just like the lasso of truth has been wrapped around me, so I'm a little more vulnerable with my feelings.
I want to make
Hmm.
sure that morally compassly my morals are terrible. So I need to make sure that I find a good magnetic north for myself. And I look at Xander and Garen, and then I step one step closer to Garen. But if you're not a candidate right now, that's fine.
No, I'm trust me, I'm still going to be the hey, we should just kill him kind of person.
See, okay, and I take another step closer to Garen. I think I'll figure it out myself then. Thank you.
I'd just like to ask, does Black Star, you don't need to give any description as a yes or no question, does Black Star look any different because of what transpired?
Every once in a while,
I
from
don't want
his
to
hair.
I just want to know. I just want to know yes or no.
Oh yes.
Can everybody make a perception check for me?
Sure, I would love to do that.
No.
Good thing I took that
My
buff
least
in my
favorite part
wisdom.
of D&D, rolling.
Cheese and crackers.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, Beyond 20 is being weird, and the rolls that are coming off of D&D Beyond are different from the rolls that are
Okay,
coming
good.
Basically,
Because
because I
when
got
I
a
rolled
9.
earlier, I did not have a natural 20 on D&D.
Yeah, 14
Yeah.
plus 4, 18.
Yeah.
My total was
So-
a 9. For some reason, I have 21.
Two things there. I think it's the add-on that's being weird. It's just not transmitting data correctly or something. We noticed it when playing with Roll20 as well earlier in the week. So
Would it be better
we have
just to roll off the character sheet then?
Rolling from the character sheet. So we have to either just choose one of them to go off of, or when you hover over a thing, if you click on the red die pop-up window that comes up, it only shows the VTT result. So then there's only one dice roll, so we can do one of those two things. We either pick one to go off of, or we only click the pop-up red die window, so there's only one roll.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
one roll can start.
I
Also,
mean,
just gonna go off
I'm not
what
watching
Foundry said.
D&D. I'm not watching D&D Beyond, so I would really prefer, especially for the recording sake,
Just the
Yeah.
Foundry.
just
Foundry.
Foundry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because in D&D
Okay,
Beyond, when
cool.
I rolled that perception check earlier, it was a 16 on D&D
Yeah.
Beyond, but it came
Yeah,
through at
that's-
22 here.
I think it
Yeah.
upped all our rolls because I had a 9, and I'm a 21.
The VTT
Well-
seem to be a bit better rolls, so
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Let's
decision.
keep the
Thanks.
VTT.
All right, so we're
Yeah.
just rolling in Foundry then? Is that?
Well, you can
Yeah,
still
you
run
can-
D&D
I mean,
Beyond,
roll
but
whatever you want
user
to use, but we're
rolls
gonna use
gives
the-
you in Foundry.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Just whatever number comes through on Foundry is what
Is
we're
what?
using.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
Got it.
understood.
Just
Got
want
it.
to do it.
As long as I don't have
Understand.
extra steps.
Even if you roll a natural 20 on D&D Beyond and it comes through as a natural 1 on Foundry, we're using
I don't
Foundry
even look
numbers.
at the result on D&D Beyond. I click the button and then I immediately switch to Foundry.
Yeah, I would.
to
Same.
I do the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
have both of them open at the same time.
Um,
They're reduced size for D&D Beyond.
Perception checks. As people are looking around, Razir will walk up to Darrow, put a hand on his shoulder because he's taller than me. Actually, he's still tall.
Yeah,
He's
no,
at
Darrow's
6'5".
He's 6'5".
6'5".
He's okay.
Towers
Um,
over you.
Put a hand like nearly a foot taller. Put a hand up on your shoulder. Give it a good grip. It's good. It's good to have you back, and I look forward to them discussions we were going to have.
I do too, Razir. I'm happy to be back. I owe you an explanation and some conversation, so I look forward to our next chat.
And I'll step back.
So everyone does notice. Go ahead with Black Star's description of what's new.
Okay. So while you guys are talking, every once in a while, across Black Stars, like the lava marks on his face, and then his hair is like almost like a golden like energy like laces through it. So it kind of goes up his face. It's like subtle, but it's like a soft golden light, and then it comes out of the hair and like just like a pulse, almost like a.
Oh, cool.
I like that.
Transmogrified.
It's
Got,
all
got that new
illusion.
transmog.
The real question is that going to stick and be persistent through your disguised self?
That's a good point. Oh, man. I disguise self when I grow a mustache suddenly.
Does your mustache pulse gold?
Yes.
So there's no reason we can't jump into some of these, as was discussed last session, inter-party conversations. Xander talking to his mom. There's no reason we can't do those.
Yeah.
Unless you were gonna try to push some of it off to when you start traveling again, or whatever. But who would like to go first? And no one's gonna raise their hand.
Go talk to his mom. I'll volunteer, Jason. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it if nobody else
Well, you're muted,
has
so
any
we
strong
don't know.
feelings.
Figured.
While
Okay.
they're talking, I will also. While he's talking to his mother, I will go up to Barrow and start talking to Barrow.
Okay. And just to, this doesn't all have to happen within the next hour or two. This could be like, oh, Darrow's back. We're going to spend another day in town and do our stuff. And there's also going to be some preparations because you do have plans to leave Tael Noro.
And there's something I wanted to do which I forgot last time.
Okay, cool. So we have some things to handle. So let's go ahead and get to it. So at a certain point, whether Xander doesn't have to be banished to the corner by Razir, but Xander can go to a different room. You have several.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, there's no crime that happens in Tael Noro at 8 a.m. I'm walking out.
Right now, also Blackstar. Should we go down and get some food or something? Garen, you're hungry, right? Should we just? Why are we standing in here? It's really awkward at this point.
Wait, guys. Daryl, have you eaten anything since coming back?
Oh,
He said he had a
that
sandwich.
I had a
Oh,
sandwich,
that's
but I
not
could
like real
still
food.
Eat. I could still eat.
We should
I-
go
yeah,
to a real
I
I
can't
have
food
wait
to
to
do
place.
that now.
Yes.
Are you saying the Black
Oh,
Hole
it's
Sun
true.
ain't a
You
real
couldn't
food
eat
place?
before. Oh, okay,
No,
so you could
the
be my
Black
sparring
Hole Sun
partner in
has
multiple
food.
ways now.
But it's interesting. It's interesting. I feel like I can't smell.
What?
Oh, what?
Like, is Tael Noro just that sterile? It just doesn't like nothing.
No,
there's
there
no
are
smell.
smells here.
I just
Horrid smells.
I
There's
have
nothing.
to actively not let air go through the nose. to.
I just
Did you forget how to smell? Is that
Are you
think
breathing right now?
I think
Through
that
your nose.
died. I think that died with the body because the Warforged could smell.
no? It couldn't. Could it? Wait, could it?
I don't know.
Can
Let's
we
go get
go
some
eat?
food.
Let's go eat.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all exit the room, head down into the lower area to get some food in the Black Hole Sun, and maybe even out into the other parts of Tael Noro. Blackstar knows a couple good eateries for what there is to be had. Tael Noro isn't known for its food
Yeah, take 'em
necessarily.
to a pastry place.
There you go. They totally have. There's lots of pastries. Maybe you'll run into that one bandit.
I did.
go
I
on-
had something.
croissants.
I had something I wanted to do during the days as well, other than my redemption stuff, was to stake out a pastry and look for him. But
Sure.
I forgot.
We could even spend one more day in Tael Noro if you really want to. But I am gonna, again, as have been mentioning, and I'll keep bringing it up. I am going to be trying to move things along, because we do now officially have an end date for the campaign, which is something that I have to keep in mind. So, Xander, in the room, your friends have just vacated. Set yourself up on the bed and kind of think about what it is that you want to say, not knowing what response you're going to get back. Neither do I. We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, I
Wanna make-
will,
As we're leaving the room and he's staying behind. Hey, what do you want? I'll get it ordered for you.
I don't know, something hearty, like a good soup or something.
Breakfast soup.
Good
Got
soup.
it.
Oh, it's breakfast.
What is a breakfast soup? That makes
There's
no
so-
sense.
I wasn't thinking about it. There's so much that's happened. Time
What
is
a
running.
nerd!
We need to get
well,
food
there's
now. Let's
breakfast
go.
stew.
I'll
Alright,
get you
Isn't there
something. I'll get you
soup?
something. Let's
Standard
go.
breakfast sandwich. I
Just
will
order a cup of gravy for him.
sit. Yeah. Everything that would get me the kitchen sink from that place in Connecticut.
Nice.
I will sit cross-legged on the bed, think about what I want to say for a moment, gather my thoughts, and then cast sending. Oh, you got the hands up.
I'm gonna
I'll
let
let you
him.
get a cast
I'm gonna let him
Yeah.
just have a conversation with his mom.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I have unlimited spell slots. It's fine. Hey, Mom, it's Xander. Things have been weird lately. Robot Darrow died, and now real Darrow is here.
Real boy.
We took care of business with Vathos, and I no longer have he who shall not be named residing in my head, I don't think. I'm sorry I haven't talked to you in a while. There's been so much going on, and I guess I've been underground for 3 weeks. How are you? And that's how I'll end it.
Xander. No, I'm just joking. That's the. I couldn't help myself. Xander. Wow. I'm so happy to know you're alive. I did know, truly, but to hear your voice is very reassuring. I sensed that something is different. I didn't want to look because when it comes to you, I didn't want to know. Not because I don't love you, but because I love you too much. And I couldn't bear the sight of what might be. Sounds like things are much better. I'm proud of you. And of what I know, he's really, really mad. I'm okay. I feel like there's a memory of some kind that's just gone. This is obviously her casting multiple sendings back to you. I feel like I was hurt, but now I'm not. Something changed. I also think another version of you tried to talk to me. I don't know. We've been able to see before and after, referencing visions, time visions. But I think it might be that there's other versions of us in other worlds, other versions of you. I don't really know what to think about that. It's not really part of the job description. So overall, I'm okay. I just wish you'd come home sometime. I could use a good hug.
Send back. Yeah, I've seen those in between bits. Sometimes it's what I'm expecting, other times it's not, and it's all based on chance, but with everything that I've learned and figured out by now, I'm starting to think that maybe what we're seeing isn't what could be and then what will, but maybe where we align on a greater chronological spectrum. But I'm getting better at things, like I set out to, at least, so that's good. I'm still with Razir, so I'm sure I'll hear the extent of his wrath through, at least by proxy. But I want to come home too. But I have a lot of people with me who I unfortunately hate that I love. And they keep me safe and I keep them safe, and we do it together. I would love to bring Darrow back sometime to see his great, you get the idea. But I'll be home soon. Sooner than I expect, hopefully, but there's nothing really that I can plan, at the very least, because it feels like every vision leads to another diversion. So hopefully I'll see you all soon, and extend my well wishes to Louise and Issa and the kids, and everyone else in the family. I hope you've all been well.
Louise has not been home, except for a short visit. He was very distant, and when I tried to talk to him, it was like he wanted nothing more than to help who he was with. I love him for it, and your father loves him for it. But one thing to keep in mind that I've learned is that your family doesn't necessarily have to be to who you've been born to. As much as you'll always be a part of this family, I can hear in your words and feel in your heart that those you travel with have become like a family to you. And I know that if you're anything like me, you probably love them more than you think that you do. And you'll be with them and cherish them and help them for as long as they need. I know you'll eventually come back to me. I did mean to reach out to you. As I've mentioned, the future is blurry. There's an event in the future that we've spoken about before that's blurred to our oracle minds. That event grows ever nearer. I can tell you that the events that occur before this blur involve a great army being built and marching eastward. And from what I've been looking at, that army is almost completed. Currently. I hope that you and your friends survive, that I get to hold you in my arms again. I don't know if you intend on coming home before the culmination of all that's transpired and that will, but I have faith that if there really are multiple us's, you's, me's, that our world is the one that holds the right answer behind the blur. I think if you look in your heart, you believe that too. And if not, it's the hope that keeps us going.
Well, if there's anything I've learned about the different realities that we've all lived in, I've lived in, the one thing that's different about ours is that we have the paradox. Whether or not he's steel or flesh, he's here now. And I think that's more than the rest of them can say. I'm gonna go join those people that I don't really like to be around downstairs, but I love you.
Godspeed. God's plural. Speed. My son. I hope they watch over you. I love you too.
And I will hang up the phone and then go downstairs and have my hearty breakfast soup sandwich.
Okay. Let's tackle what Clovis wanted to accomplish. This could be after the breakfast, if it's something outside of the tavern.
If we're staying in town one more day, yeah, it's fine. I wanted to ask the group. I know, Xander. I know you have the teleportation circle and the SGO. I was thinking about creating another spot we could teleport to in town, which I could do by creating an altar to the Guardian.
I mean, sure. I
Yeah,
don't.
but like, do you guys have any idea in mind where we should put it? I was thinking not the same place as the other one. That's why
I
I'm
mean,
asking.
Would it Are we interested in putting it in the locked mind?
Could we even put it in
Can't
block?
teleport into or out,
that's
or
right.
out
That's
of
right. Yeah,
lock
that's
mind.
right. That's right.
Putting it
Black
in
hole sun.
another temple might be a bit problematic, so probably not. Over
Yeah,
in
no, the fire temple, burn your worries away.
Ember Ward Hall.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Right, Black Star.
What do you? I mean, I don't mean to offer this up with any false pretenses, Black Star, but what about your mom's home?
Well, why?
Well, just given that it's the only place that we're super familiar with outside of the Black Hole Sun, but I mean,
Yeah, but it's kind of unprotected, unsupervised.
would anybody
Correct.
go looking for it?
I mean, people go in and out of there. You saw how it was when we first went there. There were
And
clearly people there.
Yeah.
yeah, and I need to
don't know.
create like a small
Well,
temple, kind of. So you just
With-
still that's where
Oh, that'll
Telnor
get
would just
desecrated.
deal with- Yeah,
with
Immediately.
with Avanthus and Vrogs and Count Majestic around. I mean,
what
Is
about
that-
Count
is that
Majestic's
house-
place?
well,
Majestic's
we
house.
could do Count Majestic's house as well. I was just gonna say though, like,
All right,
are we-
Garen,
are
you're
we
coming with me.
expecting
Why?
is Avanthus not going to be making that house his?
I don't know his history with that place. I don't
Even
I don't know
then,
if he ever even lived there.
I don't know about you guys, but having a group of people you barely know say, "Hey, we're building an altar to a god you don't know in your house, so we can teleport back to it if we're in danger." All right.
Well, Count Majestic, I more than barely know him. It's fine.
No, I meant your brother.
Oh, but that's my brother. It's fine.
Yeah, yes. Is it though?
Yes. As someone with a brother, yes.
Mm.
Look, Camp Majestic's house seems a bit more of a safe bet. It's a safe house after all, and it wasn't ransacked the last time we were there. So
Plus, I
it
don't know
seems
what
pretty
Juventus
secure.
is going to do with himself in general. He might go somewhere. He's old. He's not a child.
I imagine when you say that, you're looking at Zender.
Well, yes.
He's not a
Uh,
child.
He's not a
Yeah.
child.
It's not a literal baby.
And let's be real, with Count Majestic, we have a bit more leverage with Karen.
Oh, that's why you want me to go.
I was going to say, and there'll be like separate, just little goodbyes from Avanthus and Count Majestic and Vrogs or whatever, when you guys are actually going to leave Tael Noro. But just to kind of move things forward a little bit in that regard, they would have a conversation with you as you're going about your day in Tael Noro about this particular subject, and they are staying together. Count Majestic has decided to take Avanthus on as an apprentice. Even though Count Majestic is in his new body and he's still learning, like even the last couple of days, you've been gone for a couple of weeks now, so a lot of his memories come back. His voice in this body isn't as majestic as his previous, but he has decided to start kindling his ability of singing and not be as prominent, but he could never give up his barding and minstreling. He loves it way too much. And because of that, and it's been discovered that despite the fact that Avanthus has a very gravelly voice, when he's singing, makes a very, very good like country singer. And he sings Rings of Fire. Not Rings of Fire. What's it called? What's the song called?
The Ring of
Fire?
Fire?
Ring of Fire?
Sure, whatever the country song is. I don't listen to country.
Yeah, Ring of Fire.
Sure,
The Ring
that
of
song.
By Johnny Cash.
He has a very low register. I'm going to skip past all that. That's happening, and Vrogs is going to be the roadie. I was going to say caddy, but we're not playing golf, so it's yeah, it all works
way
out
funnier though.
pretty well. They aren't going to leave Tael Noro, at least not for quite some time. They're kind of going to put roots down here and try to remake a name for himself. Count Majestic hasn't come up with a new name to rebrand himself as, because everybody knows the visage of Count Majestic. But they are going to stick together, and they'd be more than happy to host this temple in Count Majestic's home. And they do intend on upgrading at some point, which they'll probably reach out to you, in which case you'll probably have to move. And by upgrading, I mean upgrading their abode, because right now it's like a studio apartment for the three of them to live in.
They'll be successful. They could have a second apartment where they can keep their swords and stuff.
So wow. Yep. Count Majestic is very, very happy to see Garen.
Yep.
I didn't get the reference. Yeah, sorry.
It's a dropout TV thing. Friendly Mulligan joke.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that is available to you. If it needs to be moved in the future, I don't know how expensive or how much time it takes, but it could be done if necessary.
I
But
just need whatever it is. It's a 6th level spell. That's all I'm expending, technically. It doesn't state any cost to make the actual like sanctuary.
Okay.
But yeah.
So
I was thinking it was going to go to the. They're calling him the Golden Anvil now, right?
the Golden Anvil is
Yeah.
the central what's it called?
They used to be called Ember and
Ember and
Anvil,
Anvil, and now it's the Golden Anvil. Correct.
Well, Clovis, if you want, we can just go talk to them. I'll go with you and Garen, and then I'll ask them to move into my mother's house and see how they take it. I mean, they might want more space.
Yeah, no offense, but like I'm pretty sure his space he's got up in the north side of town is bigger than that whole house.
And nicer.
and safer.
Yeah, but there's individual rooms and there's a garden on top.
You can get partitions and you know what? Never mind. You had
Maybe
that
I
conversation
forgive
with him.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm working on that's a new skill of mine.
That's pretty good.
Anyway.
Terrifying.
Okay. So, you know,
Yeah,
they're not against that idea. Yes, maybe we'll take it. Hello, Garen. Very good to see you. Maybe we'll take it and we'll rent it out or something. We'll have to fix it up. We'll have to make some money first. It's been a few weeks. We've had a grand old time kind of gallivanting around. Crooked Narrows are tough these days. They're such hooligans and riffraff. They just don't appreciate the volume and the context of the words that are being sung. But you know, I'll bring them around, Blackstar, just like I always did, and I look forward to the day in which you'll come back and sing with me. In fact, before you leave, I wouldn't mind you doing a small show with me and Avanthus. He's learning; he's very good, you know, and we'll have a good time. You singing with your brother, I'll be the backup music. My voice is just in this body. I appreciate being brought back, I truly do, but you didn't know this body wasn't as good as the previous one as far as long volume and all those important words. Yeah, we'll do that. So we could have my studio, which would love to have back to myself, and the new apartment can be Avanthus and Vrogs. Vrogs can perhaps reunite with his family, and or perhaps not. In any case, it's a grand idea. I recommend looking to Clovis, then looks back to Garen. Strange one you're traveling with. If you wish to put your temple in my home, I could sacrifice a corner of it. It's just, if you come back without letting me know, I can't promise what you'll find when you do.
You know what? I was thinking of setting this up in case we're about to die, so whatever we see here is going to be better than whatever we came back
You
from.
don't know that. I'll put up a curtain. It'll be grand. Don't worry.
All
So-
right.
Terrifying.
It is sometimes, honestly.
Oh, you're a part. You're a part of it sometimes.
I know about it.
Oh, okay.
He's learned from the best, Garen, and I was the best, I assure you. I've offered many times.
Yeah, I'm
Anyways,
pretty sure he's offered
we can-
you as well, Garen. Is he not?
That's what he's talking about, Garen. Anyways,
Garen.
anyways,
Okay.
so that No, he didn't offer to Black Star many
that's why we
times.
took it at
No.
first. I was like, what?
That's
Sound like it.
no.
So a Greek relationship. Got it.
Okay, so that having been taken care of, if it's just a simple 6th-level spell, you're able to put it up.
Yeah,
Just a little bit of
I'm just
RP.
wondering
To...
how much I'd spend. Like, I'd get like a small statue of like a dragon.
Oh,
Kind of like the
yeah, I do want your description of what your
yeah.
temple looks like.
I tried to get like a small bowl filled with water and put a statue. It popped in my mind. You know the shrine of Akatosh in Skyrim. A small statue similar to that in the bowl of water, and just set it like, well, since we have a corner in the corner facing the room, and I'll. Does it have a casting time as well? It's just one action, and I'll do a short prayer to mark it as a word of recall.
Oh, okay. Is it a limited time use thing where you can recall back to it?
It's I need to designate. I just close the page because I'm a. It
It's
you
definitely
must
be
designate a
an
sanctuary
emergency.
by casting a spell within a location, such as a temple, dedicated or strongly linked to your deity. If you attempt to cast a spell in this manner in an area that isn't dedicated to your deity, the spell has no effect.
So you're
Okay.
dedicating this area to your deity.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, that is good context that I did not have. And so as you set this up, and this wouldn't be a 30-second boop, here's something on the ground,
No,
this
no.
is now a temple. You're going to take some time, you're going to prepare the
Yeah.
spot, even if you don't decorate it exuberantly. As you complete whatever this is that you're doing, I will say there's a bit of a shadow in the corner that comes up that has, and it's not colored in any way, it's just a shadow, as though there was a dragon kind of being against that corner and a bit of flames kind of licking up the sides of the walls that are now just ever present. And Cat Majestic kind of looks over into the corner. That's an interesting addition. Not creepy at all. Glad I'm getting a curtain. And we'll leave it at that. So
Glad you like
welcome.
it.
It's very disconcerting. I'll be able to sleep in this room, right?
Oh yeah.
And your deity won't be able to, even regardless of the curtain, won't be able to see what's going on outside of the curtain. Because that would be
she's
weird.
A primordial. Hey, Black Star, can Grignac like see like stuff everywhere, or is it just like when you tell him to see stuff?
It's like within a limited range, because he's heard other people before, and he generally has a good sense of what's going on. It's not like omniscient.
Cat Majestic leans over to Blackstar. Oh, if it's a limited range, of this deity is certainly going to be able to hear some pretty wild things in this apartment. So, I hope that's okay. I hope it doesn't ruin whatever it is Clovis has set up here.
You're not really
my-
whispering.
not my
I can hear you.
Oh, Garen, you were meant to hear every word.
Clovis, there will be things that are happening here, and so if that doesn't bother you, I mean, it's normal human nature. So I don't imagine you.
And I mean, she's called the mother of dragons. So I'm sure she understands.
Right, she's a mother.
Yes, she understands the
Right, the
How would you say
hedonistic
the-
lifestyle.
But there won't.
the cycle of
The
life.
thing is, there won't be a whole lot of mothers in this room, or people,
there is one.
or people capable of being mothers. But it's but Garen, I don't want you to worry. I'm saving the best for you. So that's all you really need to know.
Okay. All right.
And I mean,
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
I'll find out.
Surely.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
there's an easy way you could find out. And I mean, Count Majestic, if it
Wait,
helps.
Clovis, shut up. Garen, in a Garen, you're here another day.
Yeah, it seems so.
Oh, how
No,
fortuitous!
look, that's enough. Count Majestic. Don't corrupt.
Oh,
the
I get carried away with myself. He
Yes.
seems easily corruptible, which
She is Dense
know,
like rock.
all things that are corrupted require cleansing, and I'm very good at that. So, it's
Clovis, do your thing. Garen, you want to go outside just for a little bit? Count Majestic, I swear. Gotta put you on a leash or something.
it's almost like I was in a prison for
You might like
weeks.
it, Blackstar. You
I
might
think
like
you
it.
might like the leash.
All right, all
I
right.
grab
I'll-
Garen. Well, I try to grab Garen on his giant bicep.
And I notice he's doing it, so I'd look like I'm being pulled by him.
No, that's all right. Well, we'll catch up
Clovis will
another
be outside.
time. Goodbye, I suppose. Yeah. Looks over. It's a movie moment where the characters aren't actually in the room. Everybody exits, and Count Majestic just kind of looks over to the corner. What am I going to do with that thing? And that's it.
Yeah.
End scene.
I pat Garen on the back. I'm
I'll
sorry.
just-
My new oath requires that I, intervene and, bring the light to others. So I had to get you out of there. It's for your own good.
I appreciate. He's fun though. He means no harm, or maybe he does. I don't really know
Oh,
what
he
you
means
know.
something. It's best that we got you out of there.
Yeah, I'm curious, but not in. I'm curious
No.
in the sense to just
Don't
know what it
He's
is, but
curious.
not to actually participate. Because you know,
Garen, you lived your high alien life. Just
Stick with it.
did Clovis come outside with us, or was
Yeah.
Clovis?
Yeah,
I think so.
everybody's outside
Yeah.
now.
Clovis, are
Yeah, we,
you
had,
okay?
we had that
Do
whole
you
conversation
feel-
after I finished setting up the.
Do you feel comfortable? Are you all right?
I mean, I'm sure she's seen worse.
Okay. I mean, that's
Okay.
probably true. But do you guys want to go do anything now?
We can. Oh, go ahead.
We did all our prep. We were planning on leaving today. We're all set for travel. Darrow, you, I don't know. I'm sure you don't have anything to take care of, but is there anything you want to pick up and grab, outfit yourself with before we head out? Because, I don't know how much time you've had
Well,
to do so.
Zil got me quite acquainted. I have, most materials. The good thing about this bow is I don't need arrows, so
Wow.
I don't have to worry about that.
Convenient.
So, yeah, I think I'm.
Bless you.
Bless you,
Thanks.
Xander. I think you're.
God?
I think I'm good. I might as well just hit the open road. No offense to Black Star, but actually, you know what? Offense. I'm tired of Tael Noro.
I mean, that's fair. I think now that I'm on a new enlightened path, it's best that I spread the word far and wide. Garen, did I do that right? Is that
You keep using that word enlighten. I don't.
Yeah,
think
you
know
keep
what it
saying
means.
enlighten a lot.
Darrow,
Just
you
because
might
there's
have
the word
to
light in
like,
it doesn't mean
straighten
I've
him out on what
lightened.
keeping an oath means.
no? Like I'm lighter now. Like I did. It's like a golden glow that comes. I have been enlightened. I'm lighter. Is
I
that
guess
what
he
that
does
What,
know
did you
what it
lose
means.
weight? Did you hit the gym?
Xander,
Oh.
are there not many dictionaries in this time period?
What's a dictionary?
I mean,
He'd
I've
have
been,
to read it.
I've been
for
reading in
sure.
the.
Whether it's there or
Black
not, he'd have to
Mind.
read it.
Can't we just
you
tell
have to
stories
read it.
about it?
Also, I mean, there's been a lot of
Can't we
books
just
that have
tell
been lost to
stories?
time. So I mean, maybe not as many public, like readily available to the public. I mean, you have to remember, I'm spoiled. I of course I've read a dictionary, but I mean,
Why
You're
would you
perfect
read a
just the way
dictionary?
you are, Xander.
Well, surely they've heard of Lato's allegory of the dungeon, right?
What did you just call me?
No, it's a famous author. His name's Lato, but it's actually Aristotle who's writing, and it's called the it's like the plight of knowing things. It's
You
just...
lost me at actually.
Okay, all right. For some reason, this didn't bug me when I was in a Warforged
Did it
body.
not?
He almost used a swear word.
Did it not?
Yeah. I think I was focused on other things. I couldn't feel, like I never
I
felt
forgive
pain.
Hmm.
Mm.
Your enlightenment seems far more annoying than what you were before.
That one's it's gonna take a while to get used to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for you, but at the same time, it's like
Did I just
it's
see
like
a
like
goal get burned?
both of you are getting like the version of you that was kind of just consistently in our face is now mixing with like a very different version of you, and I'm not too sure yet if it's actually great yet. Well,
I
well,
forgive
it's
you
yeah,
on a
yeah,
probationary period.
okay. Love you too.
I take one step closer to Xander.
Are we two steps towards Garen and one step towards Xander currently at this moment, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or three steps
Man,
towards Garen
this
and one step towards
Physical,
Garen.
physical
This
moral
would be-
compass.
I lean over to Xander. Man, this would be a great time for them to meet Bright Eyes. It'd just be ooh. Mm.
Yeah, that would be something. That would be.
And if we got time, we should maybe stop by up there.
I would
See
love
how he's
to.
doing.
There's a lot of things that I'd love to do.
Oh yeah, where are we going now?
Oh yeah. Are we
Alright,
done
let's
here?
wrap.
We're done here. Yeah,
We're done here, right?
Yeah, we dealt with the chainless taking over. Just to recap, what we done here, and I mean, I guess it was over a month.
Nobody else is gonna do it for us.
We dealt with the chainless,
Right.
cleared out the corrupt spot glove,
Right.
reestablished things better than they were before.
Way better.
Wasn't a
Spear had a new direction for the whole town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Explored, conquered, dealt with the pit and the monster that was inside.
And the most.
That was trying to get out. I lost count. How I'm just kind of tapping.
Rescued my brother. Rescued Count
Rescued your
Majestic.
brother.
Oh yeah.
We kind
Got
of
Garen
did
sexually
everything.
harassed.
figured out
Yep, that
uh,
happened.
why your
Bard
mother
off.
was killed and by who.
The
Got
bard off.
revenge for her.
Solved the near 20-year-old murder mystery
That's right.
and
Killed
dispensed
Drex.
appropriate justice.
Killed Drex.
Who said that?
Dealt with the bounty that's been
One
on
of the
there.
sandworms.
It's just a seventh voice from outside the group that we're not paying attention to.
We've done so good here.
There's some
I
random
think we're
beggar
done.
on the side who's joining in, who's just like
Right?
counting
He's
on his
just some
fingers.
guy on
Yeah.
the street.
He's
Bleeder! It's
eating-
Bleeder!
It's
eating
a bleeder.
It's kept up! It's
The
kept up with
bleeding
what
eating
we're
some
doing.
street meat, and he's like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you killed Drex, true."
You guys replaced me already? That's my replacement?
No, the bleeder. No.
It's a placeholder.
He's just a warm
The
body to fill
bleeder.
the space.
I guess, well, we didn't really
We
need
kinda-
a warm body to fill up his space since he wasn't a warm body.
Oh,
Mm.
True.
Typical as always.
If it,
In any
Promise.
case, we've
long
accomplished
story short,
so
we
much.
kind of did everything. We joined the coalition group, whatever, became
that's
figureheads for
right.
that.
we're
Yeah, that's the whole
raiders
thing.
now.
We're again. It'll go better this time, I'm sure.
Surely.
Yeah,
What do you
I
mean
think
go
we're
better
done
this
here.
time?
Blackstar was there for the initial acceptance.
So
of...
you remember how when we met,
Wait.
things were
Wait, no, he wasn't there.
circling the drain, like things are going bad, and we're like, hey, we need to get out of town because things are going real bad, and
Right, in
we don't want to be here
River.
no more.
Nope.
Well, no,
Beacon.
it was Beacon at the end of Beacon. Like,
Well,
as
I
we were
thought
leaving.
in Beacon, the people were just not there.
They were dead.
Right.
There was bad happening. We may or may not have been
That means they're not there.
involved.
Spiritually.
Anyway, this will
Ought
go
to
better.
be.
Okay.
We're it's fine.
Do we need to check
yeah,
in with our holders or our keepers before we head out? Is there something we
No,
need to know
yeah.
about or do?
Maybe.
I mean, Thask
They know
already
we're
talked to
leaving,
you
and-
about the Chainless Space 3 and that he wanted you to take it out. So,
Yeah, we were
I
thinking
think-
about going to Alsnarian and on the way getting sweet revenge on Victor.
That
and-
I'm down for.
You mean, hey, Alice?
yeah, Alice, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So we're done here.
It isn't.
We've,
Well, I wouldn't know.
we've done tons of stuff. We set up tons of stuff. We're good to go. We ain't
Dude, let's
skipping town.
go-
We ain't running from nothing. We're good. We're set to leave.
Let's go to Trash Alice. I mean, hi,
So-
Alice. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
that's the
Remember,
thing.
enlightened Pat, Blackstar.
Force of habit,
that's
you're
that's
right.
kind of the whole point. One of the biggest points of the place. So you're
I
really going to be
forgive
tested.
me.
Okay.
Right.
You don't
That's
really
the
get
big
to do
point
that.
of High Owls?
What?
We're staying in the caldera, right? Where
Yeah,
Pretty
you
much.
deal
I
with
think
things
that's
in
what
the
it
area.
sounds like.
So
Yeah.
it's either we go hit that base or we go to High Alice and see what's going on with underground there, and say hi to Garrett's family or whatnot. So go say hi to some rocks and such.
Is it
Yeah.
too early to meet his family? I just don't feel like we can bring out that.
I mean, I
I
think
mean,
that's
we
kind
just
of
met
up to
your
him
family.
and how he feels about it.
We just met your brother.
I just met my brother. Is that exciting?
Yeah, we all did.
Very
Me for the first
exciting.
time
Good
as
for you.
well.
So
All right, so let's go kill
There.
Victor.
Yeah,
And
I
go to High
Vic,
Alice?
that base is on the way. So
Yeah, it's just a short detour south.
yeah.
So
I-
wait, base, then High Alice, or High Alice and then base?
base
And then gone?
first.
Yeah, because if we
I-
go to High Owls,
I
then we have
think-
to come back down to the base.
there's that. I'm thinking if we go and deal with stuff in High Alice and we don't completely mop up, which I'm not saying we can't, but if we don't, any stragglers will regroup in the base, and
Hmm.
that'll be tougher.
We'll
So if we
take
go
out
deal
the
with base
base, we'll have
now-
nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there might be less people there because they're all working all in High Alice and doing stuff. If all that stuff is actually happening, or if they're still in the planning phase, I ain't sure.
I get it.
Either way, I think it sounds like the base first, and we go.
I think the
Yeah.
base is the strategic
Base.
choice.
I think that we should all go to the base first.
Just keep
Not
in mind that River
sure
was
why you said it
completely
like that.
River was
but-
completely taken over by the Chainless after you guys left.
Right.
forget.
Well, I mean, once we
It
hit
fell.
the base, and then we'll go to High Alice, and then we'll destroy River, and then we'll. Where are we going after that? What was our long-term goal here? Oh wait, never mind. I
Survive.
know. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's a good
I
one.
mean, this is
Red
kind
King.
of a
I calling
deal with
Darrow.
odds and ends and things and get stronger to her.
This is sweeping before we mop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain solitary mountain that needs visited.
Right.
At some point.
Mount Isolation.
The lonely one, that lonely mountain.
Right. This is what enlightenment brings. Just
Ugh.
Clarity.
that's right. And so I feel so clear, honestly.
Plus,
This is
Blackstar.
going to be a long journey.
Another bonus
is,
with going to the
Darrow.
chainless base first. You can burn it down. You won't be allowed to burn down Ialice.
I do have this new thing I've been thinking, righteous fire, which is burning in the name of
There it is.
goodness, not glory.
Burning in the name of.
Redemption. Oh, maybe I can save some people there. Barrow, I
I'm
don't
gonna-
know how you did it. It's so much to keep up with.
And with that, we will move on to Razir.
I was just going to be like, ask Darrow when he wants to sit down and have conversations about things that we didn't have conversations about before. Unshelve those things.
Yeah,
The trauma.
my people who I normally have to worry about having to take a break for are 40 minutes away and won't be home for quite some time. So I don't have to take a break right now. So that's why I'm continuing to go on with things. But we do have our cutoff of 11, which is a little less than 2 hours from now. But it would be nice to get those conversations out of the way so we can get on with travel and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I may
Yeah.
have to.
I figured Razir and Darrow would probably want to talk about these things before they're in a cramped space with everybody in the puddle jumper.
Right.
Yeah.
I just know that Blackstar wanted to talk to Darrow about some stuff.
When the time seems right. I'm not in a rush.
I mean,
He's like Glariel. It's very
when
puzzling.
is? I mean, it's you have a whole day, and possibly evening. I guess you're going to leave on the morning of the 5th day, at this point. So
No, we can sleep.
Or night raid on the base if that's where we're heading.
you still got to travel to your puddle jumper and then fly, unless you're walking.
Mhm.
I mean, that only takes 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
To the puddle
Right.
jumper.
To be fair, I did just use a 6th level spell slot.
Puddle jumper, and then all right. So
Uh,
let's do.
Actually, yeah, we might wait for another day.
And Zender uses a bunch of sending.
Full charge.
it's like
Doesn't
a.
count.
It's basically a 1.5 day flight. Oh wait, no. Each of these things
That
is
long?
each of these hexes is a day, if I remember correctly, right?
Jeez.
Or is it 2 hexes per
Is
day?
it an hour per
Yeah,
hex with the puddle jumper?
2, 3, 6, 7. Because it was
God, there is huge.
how many
Which
how many
one is-
days? How many days from an area's watch to Tael Noro? Anybody remember?
It took us
4
like
days?
It
There's
didn't-
like 3 or
like-
4 at the most because we rested
So
an
it's-
extra day.
so it's 2
I
hexes
was
per
there for
day
like 2
then.
days.
So it's
2
2
hexes
hexes
per
per
day.
day.
That sounds-
So it's
that
so
sounds
it's
right.
at least a full day, travel from Tael Noro to the Chainless Base 3.
Okay, well then we can
Then we can
leave
start making
and
our way. Yeah.
do our rest. We'll just
Okay.
sit down. I do still think Brazier would want to talk to Darrow before we
All right, let's do that
leave.
then.
Just to
Yeah.
get that out of the way.
Yeah, I think we would just maybe, well, like while they're off doing stuff, like everyone's kind of off doing stuff to clean up, we'll just find a
Or
moment
while
to.
they went and talked with when they went and talked with Count Majestic.
Just set
Yeah.
the scene of where you guys are for me, so I can get into it. Where are you?
At a booth at a bar. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Now
Probably.
that Daryl can drink,
Yeah.
he'll
Mm.
probably get a drink with Razier.
Right. Let's unshelf that and have that conversation.
Yeah.
I know I told you right at the end, but I want to make sure it's said again. I had nothing to do with any of that. So whatever direction Veriloth or Vathos was throwing towards me, that was all him trying to mislead and misdirect. However, I do know who. And all that stuff he was showing, I recognized. The fella that apparently did it, working for Vathos at the time, from back then, back in your time,
Veriloth.
obviously. Gosh dang it, it's 2 names, 2 similar. Working for Veriloth at the time, he kind of his first protege, his first contracted individual, the man who was working for him before, me. Vito. Same man I'm going after.
And is Vito why you took the contract with Veriloth?
Yeah. It's it was his fault the things that happened. It's his fault that I lost what I lost. His fault that I died. So even though I knew that Veriloth was involved, it was still Vito that did what he did, following orders or not. So it's Vito who I want dead. It's him who should pay, at least first. And I will pull out my little container, whatever it is, of bullets, and I'll pull out the one that I had put DL on, and I'll set it down in front of him. He's still mine. Now, I can understand and respect that you want a piece of him. But I've been after him a long time, and he is mine. But you can definitely be there for it and get your licks in. But I'm gonna be pulling that final trigger, and I pull out the other 3 that have an engraving on them.
Can you see what those engravings are on the bullets? On the casings?
I would not have made sure to have the engravings facing him, so I don't know if you want to have him do a perception check to try and see.
Sure.
No, I'm
I
not
mean,
going to
if you're-
try
if-
to.
if you're
I'm
looking.
not going to try. I'm just going to say directly. Who were they to you?
The most important people in my life, which I think you can understand quite well with a couple individuals in the astral plane right now.
When
And I will turn each of them so the engravings are facing him. And Chris, I will message that to you later.
sounds good.
Oh my goodness.
You suck.
I love it.
That's like
I love it.
Jason is noticing that we're getting Razier backstory right now. After 3.5 years.
That's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, Razier. When we were in that pit and Vathos said what he said, well, he didn't say that you killed Lyriel. He just said you knew. And in that moment, that's all that mattered. I've always thought of myself as a straightforward, righteous soldier. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that everything I've ever done is good or just. But I did try to, I at least told myself it was for the betterment of tomorrow. But sometimes I think it's the people that are so righteous and wanting to do good that they are a little more they excuse evil a little bit more easily because they believe it's for the righteous cause. But at the same time, we also get stuck in our own paths and we fail to see the whole point of views. And so at first, Razier, I didn't understand you. Like, I didn't understand why someone would take that path. But after the pit, well, I don't know the full story. I can empathize with you a lot more. Because in that moment, and I think you knew, in that moment, there was genuine consideration to take everything, to take whatever deal it meant. So I apologize to you, Razier, for perhaps some of my harsh judgment that I have given you at the beginning. Maybe some of it's justified, some of it's not. But I just think that you and I can be a little better on common ground. And here's what I want to say about your friend or your target. You can take all 4 shots. I don't care. What I want is the night that, let's say it's a night and you're going to sneak out to go do it. Just tag me in and I'll make sure you get your shots.
I'll start nodding, putting the rounds back in the container that they're stored in. And I'll reach across and grab the one with the L on it, put it in as well. Stow that away. You know, I don't think it's going to quite be a one-on-one situation based on where he's at and what's going on. I'm sure everybody's going to be involved, but if I'm wrong about that, I'll make sure at least you're there. For sure. And I don't hold nothing against you from what happened in the pit. I mean, look at me. I ain't no stranger to making deals out of desperation and need for revenge. At least you didn't get stuck in nothing for too long. Honestly, you didn't get stuck in nothing at all. You just kind of bunched up my collar a bit, which is fine. I ain't never claimed to be no good man. I know what I am, know what I'm doing, know what I'm trying to do. I ain't disillusioned into thinking I'm doing this for any good or righteous reason. There's a man I want dead, and a story. And you are more than welcome to tag along. But that being said, after spending so much time alone and operating that way, having been traveling with this group for the time that I have has been rubbing off on me a little bit, and come to appreciate that even in this life, there's a bit more going on, a bit more that's important. Keep track of, pay attention to. So who knows what's going to happen after, but let's just say I ain't as blind to everything else going on outside my objective, which I think you in no small part you are in no small part of that. Let's go with that.
Part. Okay, got it. Yep.
Yeah, look, I ain't a wordsmith. It's
Yeah. Hey.
I've just been talking for a long time.
I'll pour us both like a shot, and well, two men, and out of time, or in a different time.
Yeah. To common goals.
Common goals, and we'll cheers.
Mm.
And I think at that point, I think if Razir and Darrow are maybe still chilling, waiting for anyone, it's a little more lighthearted. Maybe just sharing some like stories, like nothing too personal, like this is how I got this scar, I got stabbed,
War
or
stories, battle stories.
yeah, just kind of the.
Oh man, there's one time this guy, he was way out in the woods, farther than he should have been, and there was these beasts coming after him when I was hunting him for that bounty. I did not get much of him back, but it was just enough to confirm identity. Oof. But man, they took a chunk out of me here. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of.
Nice.
Yeah,
Where
Lyria's
were they
sister
when they
caught
were
me
this?
sneaking in one time. That's why I have this burn mark.
I bet
She
that
thought I
was
was a
worth
thief.
it, though.
Where were they when they were having this conversation?
In a bar by themselves.
Bar.
Some bar
Okay.
while the
Yeah,
rest of the group went to
Xander was
talk
sitting
to-
in the corner of the bar, looking over very impatiently and making sure that he saw the names on the bullets. That's garbage. That is garbage. That is total
Okay.
garbage.
And so
And
here's
there's a
what,
second person you could try and get that information out of now.
and although it isn't necessary, after that conversation is concluded, that is where we're going to go ahead and take our break. So, after the conclusion of the conversation with Razir and Darrow, in the bar. Xander being a little bit. Well, Xander wasn't actually there.
No,
No. But
I was-
Jason
yeah.
being a little frustrated. There was some pretty significant Razir divulgence that just occurred. I don't know that anyone else was. I mean, as much as there is in this campaign, there was some tidbits in there. For anyone who was curious, and we don't hear very much, if anything, about Razir's backstory at all. So that was
etch JV
What?
onto one of those bullets because now I need my legs.
What?
That was dirty.
What?
I've been waiting
backstory?
3.5 years.
uh-huh.
And the white man did it in 4 months.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
That's too good.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Good.
Okay. We're banned on YouTube now. We're banned on YouTube.
Demonetized.
Demonetize. So, I'm gonna ask Garen, who in the party or otherwise, what does Garen want to have a conversation with, if at all? We can come back to you if you want.
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay. Well, this is Clovis. Does Clovis want to talk to anybody in the party?
I feel like I had something I just don't remember, so double it and give it to the next person.
Okay. Okay. Xander.
No, I'm done. I'm not gonna go and. I know I said I would, but
you're not gonna do
I'm
what you
not-
said.
No,
No?
I'm not gonna do what I said. No.
Okay. All right.
No, I will not force that conversation. It will happen organically. I just need to be patient. Just needs.
Will it though? I feel like it won't. And you got to do what you got to do.
It's
How often do you
Xander
guys
would
have
not be thinking
downtime?
about it.
How often do you guys have downtime? How often do you guys have the
Once a
ability?
year.
It's very few and far between. You haven't left for your new journey yet, and once you do, I mean, once you get to Hyalus, maybe there'll be some time. Maybe.
I think also just sometimes with our RP that it just comes out, doesn't necessarily has to happen in
Yeah.
maybe in Hyalus we see a glimpse of Vito and that sends Razir over the edge or something. And
Doubtful.
I'm just trying to help, Tim, okay?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I know what's going to happen next. To an extent. To an extent. To an extent.
Okay. I
Um,
shoot Clovis. Now you don't.
No, I knew that was going to happen. I totally knew that was going to happen.
He's had a contingency for
Here's-
that.
Here's what
It's
I
on his
will.
bingo card.
I'm not gonna do that. I as much as I am, I would like for that kind of thing to come up either naturally. I don't think Xander would really be thinking about it as far as he's aware. Like, I mean, I don't know if he heard what had happened, what they had said back there. I don't think so. So it's not even on his mind. So he wouldn't even think to ask because it's been such a non-topic to up until this point. What I will do is induce a vision, seeing as though
Oh.
we're about to go on the next leg of our journey.
Oh, man, you're going to do this to me right now. Okay. All right.
I had said before the day free. Now might be the time to start poking around your powers.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Also,
now that I'm
back
free,
on the thing, keep in mind, Razir has now shared something, which means he's now in the mindset of possibly sharing things.
Which is what I was thinking.
That's
Yes,
And he's drunk.
that's-
thing.
Well, that's what Tim and I were talking about, but I'm not just gonna go asking, given that he has no idea. He has no
Yeah.
idea that these things
Xander's
have
been
been divulged.
compelled by an unknown force to
Yeah.
ask this very specific question.
Well, it's more of Xander had asked about some of these things in the past and was kind of like shot down by Razir because Razir wasn't talking about things. And maybe because of all the things that have happened recently, Xander decides to go try to broach that topic again. breach that topic again, and try to
Broach is correct.
broach and try to maybe come to something, because Xander's been through a lot, not just recently, but overall, but especially recently, having seen all these things.
So he's just a
and
curious little guy.
he is. Hasn't been as much of the cataloging and like writing of things down. At least not. You haven't said Xander's been doing those things as of late.
Assume it's a passive thing. It's his passive
I mean,
ability.
Sure,
It's his passive ability.
sure, but you could also just say it so that, because it helps paint the picture.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that. But so I'll give you one more shot. What were you about to say, Jason?
No, I was gonna say I would like to do the vision.
Oh.
First, at the very least, if I decide to go and have this conversation.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you'd like more time. I can triple it and give it to the next person.
I don't.
Man, this is gonna stack up real.
Yeah, we're playing Uno over here. It's like a triple reverse or skip turn.
4 draw 2s in a row. Something get hit by a giant hand.
Yeah. Okay. If you'd like to do that, so Xander goes to find a secluded spot over these hours, isolated and quiet, and sets up a space for himself to do this. And I would just like to know, what is the focus of this attempted vision, or is this just a random give me whatever it is that I would have been getting naturally anyways?
Yeah, it's more of an inducement than it is like trying to have a focus. It's more just trying to figure out how different it feels now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So no focus. Okay. Well,
choice, he said.
First things first is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
And you are level 12 now. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Here, I'll give you a second. Xander will set up all of his things. He'll set up his cool logo that I had made in the past. The stopwatch, and he would set the stopwatch on. He would make his logo on the floor, and when he goes and clicks the stopwatch, which is the key to the inducement, instead of the prior, I think I was at 3 minutes and 28 seconds. It has now been shaved down to 3 minutes flat.
Of
just how long it takes for him to set everything up.
Gotcha. Okay. Close your eyes. Exhale. Hold that exhale for a certain amount of time. And heat begins to build on your face. And as you inhale, you're inhaling an incredible source of heat. Smoke fills your nostrils as you breathe in and take in whatever this fiery force is that you're in right now. As your eyes snap open, they immediately begin to water as the source of heat is readily apparent in front of you. A massive flaming dragon skull is in front of you in a gargantuan cave lit up by the fire from the skull itself. And you notice that you're a little closer to the ground than normal. Looking up, there are bright yellow and orange and red coals for eyes in the skull of this huge dragon head or skull that's looking down upon you. You don't have control over yourself as you have in previous visions, but yourself kind of looks down to the ground, looks up towards the skull as words are being said, and they're muffled. The voice coming that is reverberating throughout the cavern is that of extreme power, but it's also that of extreme sorrow and sadness. And whoever it is, whoever's body you're in right now that you're seeing through their eyes, turns around and looks back at a giant cave opening that led your group to this cavern. And you see yourself and your party members standing back about 40, 50 feet, beckoning you to not give yourself over to this immense power offering itself to you. And you immediately clock the person not amongst your group and put the pieces together that you're seeing through Clovis's eyes right now. And as the sweat is dripping down the sides of your face, you just hear lingering words being echoed out into the chamber. Join me. I will show you all that you've lost, and I will bring you to the truths of your past. I know it's what you've wanted for quite some time now. The eyes of Clovis kind of look down towards the ground. The vision flashes for a moment. You're taken out of this into a different scenario. This time, you aren't looking through the eyes of a person. You have somewhat of an aerial perspective, looking down on pathways, walkways that meander over a massive chasm, darkness below. You're inside of a giant cave, again, underground, but it isn't like the previous one. And you see two individuals walking down the path in solemn conversation, one of which you recognize as Garen. And out of the shadows of the darkness below, a bunch of figures begin to clamber up the sides of this catwalk-type cliff walkway onto the behind where Garen and this other person are walking along. These shadowy figures race up behind and ambush Garen and whoever it is that he's walking with. A battle ensues. Some of these shadowy figures are tossed out into the depths to the left and to the right. And ultimately, Garen is stabbed, wounded, and laying solitary on this walkway, looking up at the barely visible light coming from above. Garen's eyes kind of go up towards the ceiling, towards where your perspective is looking down at him. And Garen's eyes close for the last time. And your vision comes out.
Okay. Really quick, because I'm not going to do anything after this. Did I see exactly where Garen got stabbed?
Like where in his body?
Yeah.
Stabbed all over his body. Many
It was
stabs.
a general. Okay. Alrighty.
And again, you know that these visions portray possible futures.
Yeah. Or past.
Or pasts. In a possible timeline at some point, one Garen met his end on whatever this walkway was.
Yeah, that's why I was asking to because if it
But
was
Garen's
one
died
stab
before.
wound-
I
I was gonna say if it was one stab wound, then I can go and like look for it. But yeah,
Yep.
okay.
as far as the
That-
feeling, make your perception check,
Sure.
because that was the point of this. It's just I haven't gotten to play the game for a lot of this, so I decided
Okay.
I'd jump in and
Total 11.
total of 11. I mean that's kind of average. It felt good. It felt like you weren't pressured in any way, like you have been previously. That's about it.
Okay.
And thus far, over the last couple of days, there have been no intrusions of any kind. Your mind is your own.
Okay. That is it for me.
Okay. Jay, did you think of anything?
I could definitely speak to either Black Star or Darrow. Like I realistically could only think of them as people that Garrett would be interested in speaking to. I just haven't decided which one.
Hey,
If,
do
if it
Black-
counts
do-
for
do-
anything, oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Darrow would like to talk to Garen too. So,
Okay.
but if you want to if you're gonna say do Black Star first, because Black Star hasn't done much.
That I was
That's
going to say
okay.
do Black Star first because the Black Star and Darrow conversation, if Alex is open to doing that this evening or wants to do it later, that's fine too. But did you want to do that tonight, Alex?
I'm here to play. I'm gonna win.
That doesn't answer my question. Um,
I'm gonna win D&D.
yeah, so I would say do Black Star first because then we'll come back and we'll probably end on the Black Star Darrow conversation.
Okay.
Unless Clovis thinks of something else.
So I feel like I had something I wanted to do, and just blanking on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Just describe to me where you guys are having this conversation.
Hmm.
You're in Tael Noro, obviously.
Right. I'm trying to see where maybe when we are on our way back from
Count
the
me,
count place, I tell Clovis to walk on ahead or something.
Get out of here, Clovis.
Let's
Beat it.
Grabs me by the collar and just throws me ahead.
Yeah. Make
Also
sure you
walking-
go down a nondescript alleyway.
Leave me close.
Generic alleyway.
First thing I'll do.
Garen, Clovis, walking further than us.
Yeah, I wanted to. And at this point, I'm also like flexing,
You
like
don't.
cracking my knuckles and stuff like that.
You don't have to do all of that.
Oh, Garen.
Well, everyone else got to do something to get back at
You were there.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it at the time, but I slept on it.
I don't think you get to pick like that.
And I'm gonna hit him with half of my strength. I'm ruling that as like I'm doing a D4 instead of a D8.
Okay, is Garen saying anything before he's doing this? I
No,
mean,
I'm just hitting him.
you just okay. All right. Does Black Star know why this is happening?
I mean, yes. Black Star's
Okay.
aware of his recent actions.
Okay. All right.
He
All
is.
right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
There's no attention, people of Tael Noro. I am going to hit this man. Do not freak out.
Well, Garen wouldn't do that anyways. Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know what that is.
Alex, you were way too happy about that. That face that you just had, you were way too happy about him missing you.
I mean, it's not my fault.
That's hilarious.
And you're not letting him land the blow on you?
No, you see how big he is?
That's fair. Uh,
As
Little
as he
traitor
punches, I'm
to
gonna
get-
just like reflexively.
Maybe the first one.
Oh,
Maybe the first one.
yeah.
you
He's
want me to
not-
hit you with full strength?
No, I'd
So
prefer you
did-
not hit me at all. Don't you know how to use your words? I forgive you.
You. Uh, look, I don't typically use my words. So you have kind of put it in my head to think before I act, but then you acted before you thought.
How do
Like,
you know?
We just went through it. You just did. You monologued or you said a few things and then you just went and did something that goes against everything you just taught me how to do since we got to Tael Noro about me punching the bleeder.
I don't follow.
Garen gains inspiration, by the way, if he doesn't already have it.
Cool. You remember when someone insulted Hyalus in front of me and
Right.
I decided to answer that insult with my fists.
Right. You really gave the bleeder what for?
I just punched him once, so I didn't really do that much. But
It's called
he's
the
just-
bleeder.
that was just an unfortunate circumstance.
That was always his name.
But I don't remember if did he tell me that was his name? I don't think he did. Did he?
We're gonna go with yes.
Yeah, maybe. Whatever. Anyways, the point is you took me aside and told me that like not everything needs to be handled with fighting or your fists.
Right. And then
As
you just tried
formidable
to
as they
punch me.
are. Yeah. Because of what you did to go against what you just taught me.
What did I do?
We were in the pit,
Mhm.
we spoke, and then you start shooting. How's
Mhm.
that any different than what I did?
Well, we had a plan. We knew we were gonna kill him. It's not like he was some random person on the streets of Tael Noro. He's an evil monster in a pit. Am I supposed to reason with? You know what? Okay. Okay. I see it. Oh, yeah.
You
Redemption. I should have spoken for. I forgive me.
Oh, this is gonna This is a very different Black Star. You forgive you. So
Right.
that okay. I still
I-
want to hit you. I was
That you
holding
can.
I was holding back. Like it's
I
not like it was gonna hurt.
appreciate that. I'm also
that
very
much.
slippery though. Like you
Yeah,
were holding. I'm not a slump.
yeah.
All right, you don't have to pause that long when you answer. I'm not a slump. Okay, like we can just admit to the fact.
I mean,
that
I wasn't trying my hardest to hit you.
I wasn't trying my hardest to not get hit by you. No,
That's-
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Look,
You have every right to hit me. My reasons for doing what I did were my own, and I didn't communicate them effectively. This is a part of what I've learned recently. Words come first, and I get that. I hear you, Garen.
did I teach you something? You could say that.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You can hit me if you'd like.
No, I don't think I need to anymore.
Oh, are you going to save this again for later? I
No.
don't like that.
No. I think I feel better. But
Okay,
I
don't
gotta
hit
ask you.
me later.
I gotta ask you though, why? I can understand a classic Black Star move to just kind of go in. Why did you do what you did later though?
Which part? Because I did a few things.
The thing that involved making our enemy stronger.
Oh.
Why did
Okay,
you put so much trust in this being?
fair question. I'm going to now resolve myself to not lie to you convincingly.
Take your time.
Thank you.
Look at his face.
Really, really struggling with this one.
He convinced me. And That's not a. That's.
I mean, that just leads more to more questions, but
He's constipated.
I have to poo. I'm very uncomfortable now. I think it was breakfast, but no. I don't. So, do you know how my power, my magic works?
your sword thing.
Right. Do you know about my sword? Have I explained it to you, or were you present other than me talking to it?
Um, I I vaguely remember something about a being. Well, we all had a conversation about primordials, right?
Right.
You learn
So
about them in Locked Mind.
Yeah,
I'm bound
yeah.
in servitude to Grignac, who is a primordial, similar to Vathos, who, fun fact, Avanthus can still speak with himself. He can speak to Vathos.
Oh, that's what he
So,
was doing when he did what you normally do at the pit.
right.
Uh,
So I'm bound in servitude to Grignac. Grignac being a primordial, I assumed that Vathos and the things he was saying would help the primordials, who I am in servitude of, to be released, to be stronger, to serve a purpose higher than myself. And I should not have trusted him, but I won't say it, but it was the wrong answer, and I see that now. I was going to say in defense of myself, but there's no defense for what I did. This is, hold on. I've got indigestion. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Push through. Um, I, it was a mistake. I forgive myself, but I must seek redemption and forgiveness in those I have wronged and try to pull redemption from those who are not too far from the path with righteous fire if necessary or
you're reading that
convenient.
off of your hand. You just sound so.
Not important.
Wow.
It's a learning process, Gary.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I
we're not
believe
all
you.
born from rocks with a solid 8'2" figure, muscly. I don't know
I
how
mean, I wasn't
tall you
born like
actually.
this.
Right. Oh yeah.
I was.
I look towards Clovis, who's like way in front of us. I'm like this. Clovis is not even looking at our.
It's lucky.
Yeah, he's just walking.
Look, a part of the reason why I look up to you in some ways is that
You
you're
look down at me.
well, physically, yes, but in other ways, you exude a sense of freedom that I'm not used to, and a bit of that kind of seeped into me in bad ways, you know,
Good ways.
like in terms of the bleeder, and then good ways where I'm able to try to have more fun rather than training and stoicism and whatever. Like I learned how to play the drums. I've been spending
You're
a lot
really
of my
good at that.
time. Yeah, I mean it's basically what I normally do, but except musically.
Right. Instead of
Uh,
beating people, you're beating,
right.
leather.
Uh, point is, you've taught me things, and
You're welcome.
I'm excited and maybe not excited.
Ew.
I'm something. I don't know what the word is. I wish Sander were here. It's this new version of you. I am curious. That's probably the right word. I'm curious to see what exactly comes from it.
You'd like
If
to
it-
find redemption.
Me?
I forgive you.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I don't need that.
Well, no, I've already given it to you, so of course you don't need
You've
it
given it
now.
to me like a couple of times, but like
Right,
this
you're
this one
welcome.
and this one I'm rejecting. It's okay. Thank you.
Excuse you.
Um. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Like I wanted to just hit you and then say that what
I'm
you did was
glad you
wrong.
missed, because that was terrifying. Have you ever seen like a large chariot approaching at a very fast speed? That's what that was like. reflexively, I just moved from you was instinctive. Thankfully, I'm such an experienced combatant that you had no chance of striking me. But don't stop.
Ooh.
But
you keep provoking it, but I'm gonna ignore because this is just Black Star being Black Star.
well, I forgive you, so it's fine.
Okay.
In the great words of Senator Palpatine, do it.
Do it.
Do it. Anyways,
Garen,
Ex-
I'm gonna try.
whenever we get to Hyalus, this version of you will definitely be very tested because it's not
I've
anything
never been
like
good at
here.
tests. We're right, but no, but the thing is, in Hyalus, everyone's already got to stick up their tongue. I mean, their
Parts of the
buns.
place, yes.
Right. So then it will be easy because no one's going to step out of line. I won't have to square up.
Yeah, but I feel like a part of you will be pulled toward wanting the chaos. Like, I don't know how long this is going to stick for. That's what I'm curious. That's where the
It's-
curiosity comes from.
It's fine. If anything happens, I'll forgive myself and everything will be good.
All right, I'm gonna start. Clovis. And I'm gonna
Wait,
start
well, you
walking
can't-
back to Clovis.
And standing
Why
there
were
as
you
he,
guys so far back?
as he's walking up towards them.
Clovis sounds genuinely concerned.
Right.
I
Yeah.
was worried about you.
Oh man, Clovis
I was
redemption arc.
scared.
Clovis redemption arc.
I forgive him. It's fine.
That's the greatest in the campaign right there. 100%. Okay, so you're concluding
believe it
that
when I see it.
conversation
Yeah.
with Black Star?
He's-
Gotcha.
He said he'd forgive himself way too many times. I'm done.
Yeah. I
You guys aren't
I-
ready for Paladin Blackstar.
Is anyone?
It's Clovis.
It's pretty good so
2.0.
far.
It's hilarious.
Mhm.
No, I'm loving it. Chris is loving it.
I forgive you.
Garrett is not so much.
Yeah.
We'll 100% see Darrow now.
Trial and
Weaponizing
arrow though.
forgive you is so good.
Forgive
Yeah.
you.
Just the weaponization of the phrase.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Also,
forgive
the,
myself.
it's alright. I forgive myself.
Yeah,
Right.
that
Yeah.
is
Oh,
worse.
it's
I'm
so
gonna be
good,
at work
though.
and someone's gonna say it. I'm gonna be like,
I forgive you.
I forgive you. I
It's
forgive myself.
Like, can you imagine like just accidentally killing somebody in Hyalus? And it's like, it's okay. I forgive myself. It's fine.
Perfect.
It's
No,
wait,
no,
it's
no.
the new. He's a Black Star is a layered cake, and this is the new layer of Black Star. It's still Black Star on his redemption arc, but he's forgiving himself, which is all the better.
I tried to make it feel like Blackstar still. So.
absolutely.
Certainly is.
Very much so.
Definitely,
It's
yeah.
amazing. You're amazing, Alex. You know what? I don't want to give it to you because I hate it, but take inspiration if you don't already have it. If you don't have it, you don't deserve it in any way, shape, or form. But you, Alex, deserve it because the RP is incredible. If you already have it, give it to somebody else.
That's very fun.
No, I didn't have it.
Garen said he wanted to talk to who else? Was it Darrow? Darrow. All right, let's
Oh,
go ahead
Darrow.
and let's do that.
Where would that be? I don't know. At the bar, or maybe.
Or we could. You said sparring, so we could pretend to be sparring. We could
I
just
thought
be.
we were only staying one more day. I'm just saying.
It is
There's
this
so
day.
much time in a day.
Yeah.
A lot of time in a day.
So many hours.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Where we went somewhere where sparring was. Is there an area to spar or like fight club?
The top of Parlor Tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll go there.
All right, Garen. Well, I don't hold back. That's proper sparring. Let's just follow that. But just know I'm not
you
in the metal
sure?
body. Yeah, I'm tough. I got
Okay.
some health, but also remember that I am not in a metal body. So if I call, like, what's our code word? What's a safe word, Garen?
Stop.
Okay. All right.
The length of time you thought of that is so good.
Yes.
I love it. You you remind me of an old friend, and you two would have gotten along well.
Is this old friend strong?
Yes, yeah. A key detail I forgot to point out in my description is on his shoulder pad. Their shoulder pad. There is 6 names from his old squad, so he always remembers the weight of leadership. And one of the names is Stone. Uh, it's kind of funny. You like, rock, stone, and the guy you
Rocking
remind me
Stone.
of is Stone.
Hmm.
Purposeful, lazy writing again.
Hey man, he didn't choose his name. I didn't choose mine. Let's get
true.
this started.
Okay, all right.
And we're gonna spar, and then after we're done, we'll continue speaking.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just remove 60
You have to.
HP.
60.
Jeez, no.
Get the brakes
I'm
beat
not.
off
I'm
him.
not. I'm not going full.
38.
force.
38 HP.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I was
Wow,
also thinking
that is still beating the brakes off of him. This is like
Man,
I think that's also Darrow like testing, like truly testing his where he's at.
Throw down a
And-
couple joints when it's like, ooh, I can't
and-
do that anymore.
Garen.
Yeah.
Remove 12 HP.
Okay.
We got some links.
I feel
Yeah,
bad if
and-
I didn't take any damage.
Darrow's still like more of that Dex fighter.
Yeah, I can imagine you fighting and doing things that Garen wasn't expecting you to do, like you dodging in a direction that caught him off guard, and he swung in a very unorthodox way
Yeah.
because he doesn't know how to fight in that way.
So then afterwards, I think we're like cleaning up our wounds a little, and
There's tables, and there's an open bar at the top up near the fighting
Yeah.
pit. So
So-
Oh, man.
Garen, I've had a question, and we haven't really gotten a chance to approach it. What's up with the second dude of you? That's that happened, and I feel like we've just brushed over it, and no one's come back to it. But that's different. That's very different to me.
I've also not thought about it. It's just
Okay,
I'll think about it right now. Like I don't know why I'm doing it. Like actually, and then I'll make forgetting names with like
Boldus.
Boulder. They're so
Oh,
names.
Boulder.
It's so easy to remember. Boulder. I'll make Boulder appear. Yeah, this I kind of just took it as like I was receiving help from my squad essentially. I don't know why I can do it. That specific fight, when I remember starting doing that, it became almost second nature to just call out to my squad, and then they would support me and support you guys essentially. I'm almost sure that it has to do with this glyph. I just don't get why I can do it now and I couldn't do it before. It's
well, sometimes the gifts were bestowed upon, in a way, unlock once we've proven ourselves a little bit more worthy. The things I could do when I first became a knight compared to what I could do at the end of my life was quite different. It's kind of a form of like you just gain something.
yeah.
Doesn't happen often. Sometimes the people who bestow those levels upon you take forever to give you that.
dude.
That makes a lot of sense, honestly. I remembered as we were going to save the Count, not necessarily being fearful of what was to come, but a part of me wanted to make sure that we accomplished what Black Star wanted.
Yeah.
And in some way, that wish, that drive, I think, brought forth
It manifested.
Boulder
Yeah.
here. And
I
Boulder's
think-
just gonna be like,
Quick point of clarification. I don't know if it's Jay not remembering or if Garen. So when you were in the locked mind and you did your research on the soul touched, just a why it's happening now, was because when a soul touch comes in contact with Veritasian technology, it awakens something in them. That was something you learned in the locked mind. That was, if you go back and watch the episode when you guys got that massive lore drop across the board for everybody, that was it was probably a lot of information for everybody to take in all at one time. But that particular question, not why like OG why, but like the why now, why is it happening now, was because you came into contact with the Veritasian technology in an area's watch. That was the reason why you have it, why it's happening now.
yeah.
Just a quick reminder,
think
because we go
Garen
like
would
years
connect
playing this game. Oh, okay, got that's
Yeah,
fine. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Garen just focused on the soul touched part, and then
Okay.
everything else kind of like blended into him. But I didn't remember that, so thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
to Daryl, that's, I think, I was being looked out for, and I don't know anything about the primordial that I'm apparently attached to in some way. Well, I know a little, but I don't know a lot, and why I am this, but it's come in handy, that's for sure. This trick, and I'm gonna switch with Boulder. It's like I didn't know I could do that. I thought I need to get there faster, and Boulder was already there, and then I became there. So it's all, I'm learning it as I go.
Well, perhaps when we go to High Alice, you'll find some more answers. So, I think it's amazing, Garen. I think part of it has to do with your connection to the primordial, and I think some of it has to do with you, Garen, and just how driven, and it's your will manifesting in a way to protect the group. Right? Our will manifests in many ways, and I think that's part of it. It could have presented itself in many different forms, and here it is. Perfect for you.
Thanks. Something I was actually meaning to ask you. Did you know that was going to be it once you did what you did? Did you make that decision recognizing that I might not come back from this?
Yes. I guess I didn't make that decision because of that, though. I
No, I
made
don't
the
think so.
decision what needed to be done to win, and I knew that the consequences would be at my expense, and whatever those consequences are, I had already accepted.
Man,
I've lived a life where I thought every day, the next day would be my death. So I guess I didn't think about it too much in the moment.
yeah. That's how I know that you were definitely a fighter and defender at heart. You didn't think. So I remember when I met you and I wanted to immediately knock you out because of what you did. And ironically, I'm complimenting you for the same thing. You didn't really think. You just were like, I know you're an enemy. I'm taking you out. So what I'm trying to say is, I appreciate who you are. You, I don't necessarily know if I would have been able to do exactly what you did. You have some years on me and some sense of defending that I'm definitely going to learn from. And I'm thankful that you did what you did and you were willing to make that sacrifice for us. And that goes, I remember when we were fighting, what was that guy's name with the big rock? I don't remember anything. That god devil thing.
Serroth?
Yes, yes, and I don't remember trusting you a lot from that point on to even a week after. But this entire experience in Tael Noro and your decision to do what you did, I have nothing but the absolute trust in you now, and I'm excited and a little disappointed that you're going to be fighting in the back line now, but excited that we will continue. We're able to still fight with my new appreciation for you.
Well, I appreciate that, Garen. And you should know that I'm not completely gone from the front line. After all, I got my sword back, so I'm sure I find my way up there every now and then. Like to live a little bit on the edge.
Yeah, I'm sure that bow does a lot of damage, though. I don't know a lot about the techniques, but those things look sharp. Those arrows, you call them, right? Yeah.
They are. They
Yes.
are. But and I will just for the flair and to show Garen, I will throw a bottle and then I'll pull the
String.
string back. Thank you. And a arrow will form, and it's kind of like a glowing, radiant arrow, and let loose and just shatter the. And as it hits the bottle, the arrow disappears.
Right. He doesn't have any arrows on his person. He has no quiver.
That's
Yeah.
true. I had to remember that in the
It's all
description.
good.
There
It's
was-
all good.
No, it's all right.
Mm.
So it's a little bit of a special bow. I had it crafted for Lariel. I gave it to her. Um, she wasn't a warrior, so one night I spent the night teaching her to fire the bow, and so to have it here with me now is a way to have her with me. So
I'm looking forward to seeing you use it in a fight. Actually, I want you to use it on me at one point to see how it feels, but not right now. I want to see how much how much damage it can cause. I just need to know. Like, I don't know. I get hit all
are
the
you a
time.
masochist?
No, I just get hit a lot, and I don't feel like I get hit by arrows as much anymore. So I'm forgetting.
Good reminder.
Okay. Well, I if that's what you want, friend, that's
I mean, I punched you this whole time, so like it's only fair. But finally, I wanted to know if it's cool if I take it's not really your body, but a piece of your last
sure.
body that you inhabited, and etch it onto my necklace.
Absolutely. That's fine by me. Will it go back? Will it go next to the stone that Soul gave you?
Exactly, 100%.
Well, that would be a kind gesture, Garen. Very much appreciated.
Well, I want you're not gone, and even if that version of you is gone, I want to have it with me always.
Well, I understand.
All
Besides,
right.
we don't know how this all plays out, so let's appreciate the people we have with us now.
I don't know what you did to my arm earlier, but I'm not liking it.
So there's a pressure point right there that I've learned. It's
And-
very versatile.
End
in
scene
orcs.
on that and that conversation. Last but certainly not least, we'll pan over to before the exiting of Tael Noro, Blackstar and Darrow.
Ooh, buddy.
We'll say that knowing that Blackstar is going to be leaving Tael Noro for a time again, and knowing how much Blackstar loves Tael Noro, that this is prior to him saying goodbye to Vanthus and Count Majestic and Frogs. And
I said goodbye when I saw them at Cal Majestic's place.
that was your goodbye? I was gonna have them say a couple more words. That's your goodbye. Okay, so sure. All right, fine.
Push back. It happened.
I'm fine with that. Sure. Yeah, that's what you want. Then that's what you get. I will say I'm just. Anyways, Darrow is wandering Tael Noro in the final hours before leading up to the departure from it, and finds Blackstar leaning up against the wall outside of his mother's home in that alley. Even though Darrow wasn't seeking out Blackstar necessarily.
Blackstar.
You know, I've been leaning here for a minute, pondering things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the chaos, the pain that I caused. I don't want to say it wasn't intentional, because I had intentions, but it wasn't meant to hurt you or anyone else that you love. So I am sorry for the collateral. That was never my intention. And just knowing that we're leaving, I had to say goodbye to my mother, to my memories of her, to this version of Tael Noro that I always held in my heart. Because now, after having been in the pit, after having done what I did, and thinking and facing, if not a moral wall, then a moral hurdle, something you could get over, or just crash right through. And Tael Noro seems smaller now. Smaller, no less glorious or beautiful, but it's time to close the door on my beloved city and open the doors to redemption. Thank you for what you and B2 Soul taught me. With all that said, unlike Garen, who I deftly avoided the blow of because I am a superior combatant, I will allow you to strike me. Not the face. Not the face. Sorry.
When I first was resurrected, and I didn't think about any of you when I first came back as Zil. The party wasn't even a thought. I was too confused to understand what was happening, and after some time and some explanation, you all still weren't a thought. It wasn't until I was about to head out and I took just a moment. You all came back to me. And I thought of all of you, Xander, Garen, Razier, and even you, Blackstar. All of you. And I was worried for Xander. He's been through a lot. And well, he might be a little spoiled. He's still a kid that I don't think.
Little.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. And he's also my ancestor or descendant, so I guess I have to be a little more nice. But
Oh, excuse
wow.
you. Excuse you, Barrow.
Hey, no, why did that hobo just do that? In the
Oh, there was
middle
a
of
hobo?
It's
Get
Tael
out of here.
Noro. It's Tael
Oh,
Noro.
Get out.
For the immersion.
Sound effect.
I was, yeah. I knew that Garen would be able to reserve himself and push forward. I knew Razier. I wasn't worried about Razier. He's a capable person. But my first thought about you, Black Star, was a rage that I don't think even Garen could match. But then I thought about it. And I almost did the same thing as you, Black Star. I can't sit there and pretend that Vathos almost succeeded in tempting me. People do desperate things for love, for friends, for the people they care about. And it's clear that you care for your sword.
There's a primordial within the sword. It's a creature beyond just the sword. You know that, right?
No, I understand that. We haven't seen it, so, who knows that
Okay,
it's
I
not
don't
a
like the tone that you're taking, but go on.
corrupted sword. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
I just thought maybe the party was part of that circle for you. And I think it still is. I think you're learning that now. I think this has been a painful lesson, even though you don't maybe want to admit it fully. And it's clear you're trying to do something different. Next time a situation comes like this, just check in. Maybe there's a way we can all win. And then Darrow's gonna walk up to Blackstar, and I'm gonna say, "You ready?"
Ready for what?
I'm gonna put my hands on Blackstar's head,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna do. If you've ever seen Ted Lasso season 3, I'm gonna do a gentle headbutt to Blackstar.
When he headbutts me, I say, I forgive you.
you feel the squeeze tighten
Ooh,
just
tight,
a little.
tight.
I'll just be like, Blackstar, I look
Yes.
forward to the day where you honestly forgive yourself and not just for the show.
Hmm.
And then I'll kind of pull away and I'll say, I didn't come here when you first were all here. Is this your mother's house?
It is.
Tell me about it.
Ugh.
And then I'll go on to explain the rooms and the significance, and
That's
show him the burnt out husk of my bedroom and the garden on top, and then at the end we'll walk away and we'll hold hands a little bit. No, I mean just arms. Let me show you some other spots that around Tael Noro. No one asked for the tour. You've got it now. You've got me. And after I show him the house, I kind of drag him along on like an in-depth tour of what the new Tael Noro is.
I'd let him show me the tour.
And as we're walking through the streets, like I forgive people.
Okay. Does Darrow gains inspiration? If he has it already, he can give it to someone else of your choice.
Don't have it.
Darrow
doesn't have it.
anyone who didn't gain it tonight, I apologize. If there was ever a moment when I had a moment where I'm just like blown away by the RP, then I'm really, really, really gonna try to make a concerted effort to give it out more often. If it didn't happen, it's because I drank too much tonight and didn't remember to give it to you because that moment didn't happen. I apologize. Get good. That's all I gotta say.
Can I have it for angering Jason with my exclusion of him and
no. You'll get it somewhere else.
Inspiration.
You'll get it somewhere else.
I got mine last week. I'm good.
Okay, Clovis will never get it ever again. It's fine.
Your last one. Use it wisely.
Okay, so to wrap up, unbelievable RP this evening from everybody. Great job. I mean, for all intents and purposes, that is the conclusion of the Tael Noro arc. The RP that took place here, Blackstar didn't wish to have the final. I didn't really prepare anything, but I thought that Count Majestic and Avanthus and whatever Vrogs would have a final goodbye, but he felt confident and happy with the goodbye that was given. Where we'll leave it is you guys enjoying your final day. The evening you head off to the Puddle Jumper. This is us saying that you've prepared for your journey, and your destination currently is the Chainless Space 3, currently unnamed Chainless Space. Yeah, that was Blackstar's hometown. That was an incredible arc, which we spent more than a year playing in Tael Noro. I think it was more than a year. That was really, really amazing. I loved Tael Noro. I didn't know that I loved Tael Noro as much as I did until it was made. But the massive, gargantuan walls, red, stained metal walls, and the heat of this incredibly chaotic city left behind. The doors slowly creak and close behind you as you step out into the dusty caldera ahead of you, beginning your journey towards your puddle jumper and whatever the next leg of this journey is going to be. And for now, that is where we're going to go ahead and call tonight's session.